know, the reason I look like this is because I'm in a musical in January, Fiddler on the Roof, and Jamie asked if I could sing, and I said, well, I asked Denise if she could play, and she said yes. So I got her the music, and she's going to play, and I'm going to sing. Now, I'm not singing this song in the musical, but if you want to come, I can give you information on what to, how to get tickets and all that stuff. All right, fire up. All right, so, all right. Oh, the story? Oh, the story of Fiddler on the Roof, if you don't know about it, it's about basically a Jewish village in Russia about 100 years ago, maybe a little bit more. And a bunch of poor people there, and they are persecuted by the Russians. No offense, huh? She would have been persecuted.
Ukraine, it's Ukraine. I didn't want to correct.
Ukraine?
Ukraine.
Yeah, well, that's right. In Ukraine. That's where my grandparents came from. So, anyways, they're persecuted, and eventually they came to America. It's like the Jewish immigration story coming to America. But this story of this one guy, Tevye the Milkman, and he's a milkman, and he's got 5 daughters. And it's sort of about the breakdown of traditional culture, because the oldest daughter, she commits a sin by actually wanting to marry somebody that her father doesn't arrange the marriage for. But he agrees to that. The second daughter, she just decides to get married with somebody who doesn't even ask his permission. But he's okay with that. The third daughter, she marries somebody who's not Jewish, and he's not okay with that. So she becomes dead to him, and then the Russians kick them out, and they come to America, and that's basically the story. But my mother told me that her father told her that if she ever married somebody that wasn't Jewish, he would say the mourning rituals for her, and she would be dead to him. So that's true. So this is a song about a guy wishing he had a little bit more money. It starts with a little line, and it goes like this. God, I know you've made many poor people. And I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. What would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were rich, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-rich. I'm a diddle-diddle-diddle man. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. I would build one long staircase just going up, and one even longer going down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. Tevye, Tevye, posing questions that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong, 'cause when you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have that time that I like to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with a learned man 7 hours every day, and that would be the sweetest thing of all. Boys, if I were rich, if I were a man, Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a well